And are you refreshed? Good. Now what? There are supposed to become fewer and fewer and fewer and fewer questions. It doesn't work that way, does it? It becomes more and more. Stand if you think it's you. Further forward? Yes.
Hello, Abraham. Thank you, Jerry, for asking so many questions. I would like to know more about liquid love. You mentioned it a few days ago. And you were talking about source, but you started to use these expressions, liquid love.
Of course, liquid love is not exactly an accurate term. But the reason that Esther finds that word to represent what we mean is that it's sort of like when you submerge yourself into your water and it surrounds you and fills in everywhere. That is the expression that we're offering. It is being part of a vibration that is so at one with itself and with who you are that there is no separation. When you get into water like that, there's no separation between you and the water. And that is the reason that Esther represents it in that way when we project to her. And we're talking about being in the vortex. And we say it in lots of different ways and have been saying it in many different ways for a long time.
And so I think I heard that one particularly because I had been in the ocean and I've been thinking about the ocean of love and how easily it flows to everything. And I wanted to ask you, I've been working on a project and it's a children's book and a CD of songs that go with it. And it's about a little girl who goes to bed to dream a solution to something that's happening in the waking world. And she goes through this dream with the little boy next door. Their parents are involved in some conflict. And they fly through the air together on her duvet and they land in a place where she meets people who start to answer her questions. And it's an adventure. It takes place in one day. And there are songs that go with it. And she goes from her own question, which is how can people love each other even when they're different, to beginning to understand her self-empowerment, to beginning to understand that there are more dreams than her dream, and to beginning to understand the co-creative and the collective dream. And eventually...
It's a very big book.
Pardon?
It's a very big book.
Yes, it is. It's a big dream.
Yes.
Eventually she meets with the earth, and she has a little intimate chat with the earth, and she says to the earth, do you have a dream like I do? And the earth says, I have as many dreams as there are people on the planet. And the feeling that I have in this connection with the earth, this earth that we've all come to, that all vibrations of consciousness that are present have come to, is we are interacting.
I think the earth would be more likely to say,
yes,
I stand as the nucleus or the environment upon which all dreams can be fulfilled.
Yes.
Because you're not wanting to turn the earth into inner being or into source. In other words, the earth is a being. The earth would selfishly say, as long as I satisfy my reason for being, all will be well with this sphere that spins through its orbit in perfect proximity to other planets.
Yes.
But the earth is not the deliverer of the dreams, you say.
Aha. Yes. And that was my question. What is the dream of the earth? What would the earth say? Yes.
Expansion, eternal expansion, to continue to provide the perfect environment upon which deliberate creation can be accomplished.
And always more.
Say again?
And always more.
Eternally.
Yes. And that is true for all aspects of consciousness.
There is always more, yes. The thing that is interesting about, as Esther is receiving, as you are, some fictional, the thing that Esther asks for every time she sits to write is, I want to discover vibrational integrity. Because there are lots of fanciful stories that can be told, but you're not really wanting to add to the plethora of stories that are distorting reality.
Exactly.
You see, yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.